When Nintendo revealed the starters for Pokémon Sword Shield, the internet began to howl. I think these are all really cute designs, and personally, I always love to see a monkey, and I want to protect all of them. And what? The bandage on Scorbunny's nose made people worry. Is that freaking Pokemon going to evolve into yet another firefighting type? We are tired of it. Pokemon designs come from so many different places. There are Pokemon that are based on animals, Pokemon that come out of myth. There are Pokemon that are very obviously plants, and there are Pokemon that are perverts. So why do fire starters keep evolving into this one type? There are three major theories about why there are so many firefighting starters. Well, let's break it down. The first firefighting Pokemon were Combusken and Blaziken, the evolutions of this little guy. The first theory is universally hated, and it's that all of the fire starters are based on the Chinese zodiac, Torchic, Rooster. Because if you're making a rooster Pokemon, you might as well base it on cockfighting. Torchic's evolutions are a bigger rooster and an elongated sports mascot. Combusken and Blaziken's Japanese names are Wakashamo and Burshamo, both of which include the name of a breed of chicken that is still bred for cockfighting today. But that is just one set of firefighting Pokemon and it only fits them, so let's throw that theory in the garbage. Combusken and Blaziken are also inspired by Japanese mythology, specifically by Basan, this beautiful fire-breathing monster bird. Which brings me into the realm of myth. The second theory behind the firefighting starters, Monferno and Infernape are the evolutions of Chimchar. They are based on Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, a character from the Chinese epic Journey to the West. There's a variation of monkey kung fu that is inspired by Sun Wukong because he was a legendary ass kicker. Basically, if you base a Pokemon on Sun Wukong, it's gotta be a fighting type. And in the fourth generation of Pokemon, we have Pignite and Emboar evolving from Tepig. These guys are based on Juba Jie, another Journey to the West character who is part human, part pig, and all horned. You can see the visual connection to Monferno and Infernape in these gold armor pieces, which, because this is Pokemon, are probably just parts of their skin. But is there a third reason? A gameplay reason why there are so many firefighting starters? People keep telling me it's because the first gym is always rock, and fire is weak against rock, which basically makes it the hard mode of starters. Fighting, on the other hand, is strong against rock. The theory goes, a firefighting starter would then even the playing field, which is compelling and also wrong. Unless you're doing something really freaky, it is very unlikely that you would evolve your starter before getting to the first gym. Also, Pokemon Black and White doesn't even have a rock gym. These are the three main theories why there are so many firefighting starters, but I believe in a fourth theory, and that is that they are a tribute to the hardworking firefighters out there. Just kidding! The real reason there are so many firefighting starters is that there aren't that many firefighting starters. Humans just like to find patterns in things. There are only 3 starters that become firefighting. That is 6 Pokemon out of the 800 plus Pokemon. That is only less than 1% of Pokemon. Only less than 1%! But the fact that they're all starters makes them loom large in the imagination. It's like how you feel when you've done the bee bubble twice on a Scantron, and it kind of feels like the next answer is also B, but you've done it twice already. It shouldn't be B a third time in a row. That can't happen, but it did happen, and his name was Emboar, and he had a cool belt, and it was probably made of his skin. Disgusting. People want a reason for these starters to exist. We're human beings. We like to do things like find ladles in the stars and the Virgin Mary and a piece of toast. We want things to have meaning, especially if it's Pokemon. So you're bored of firefighting starters and you want a justification for it. Well, maybe that justification is that a designer just reread Journey to the West and they think it rules. It's okay that there were 3 firefighting starters. And it'll be okay if Scorbunny is firefighting too. At least he's got a band-aid. He needs it. And that's why Incineroar should have been firefighting. He's a wrestler. He is in Super Smash Bros. Where he fights People say that he's based on a heel wrestler and that's why he's Darkfire. I don't give a shit. I am so sick of all of these